Hello, welcome to the Metals Daily News brought to you by Metals Update. I am Neha Kamble from the Mumbai office on 17th of March 2017. Metals Update has released the Indian Copper Outlook 2020-21 Copper Out of the Pit. The report contains all you need to know about the Indian copper market. Indian refined copper consumption, production and price forecast have been provided till the year 2020-21, and a one-time purchase gives you access to all future updates in 2017. So hurry to book your copy now. Moving on to today's news, Chinese steel and iron ore futures dropped on Friday after recent sharp gains that helped both commodities post their biggest weekly increase in 2 months. Shanghai rebar scaled a 3-year high this week on hopes of stronger infrastructure spending and property sales in top steel consumer China, lifting spot prices of raw material iron ore back above $90 a ton for the first time in 1.5 weeks. The most active rebar on the Shanghai Futures Exchange closed down 1.3% at 3,575 yuan a ton. Iron ore on the Dalian Commodity Exchange dropped 0.8% to end at 715.5 yuan per ton. It touched a 3-week peak of 735 yuan in the previous session and posted a weekly gain of 8.8%. International prices of nickel have remained low even though the Philippines, a major producer of material used to make stainless steel, indicated the closure of mines, accounting for about half of the nation's nickel output due to their damage to the environment. However, the decision was not well received from the finance ministry, and President suggested that the policy will be reviewed, and thus the market gained confidence that production will not fall as much as anticipated. The National Steel Policy drafted has set a target of 300 million tons of steel capacity by 2030, requiring 91,000 acres additional land. According to the policy, the land requirement for around half the capacity of the additional 178 million tons would be generated through greenfield expansion, and the thumb rule for the land requirement is 1,000 acres for 1 million ton of steel capacity. Hence, the 91,000 acres of land is required for the additional capacity. The battle for the land rights across the nation has stalled many steel projects. In 2005-2006, mega greenfield projects added up to 100 million tons capacity, including the ones of POSCO and ArcelorMittal. In recent times, the only greenfield project of significant size to be commissioned was Tata Steel's Kalinganagar project. Thank you for listening. Do join me again tomorrow for the latest updates from the metals market. Do visit metalsupdate.com for more information. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.